Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I am Zhong, the owner of a Zhong Low Cage Fighting Series. Going down March 18 at the heart of San Francisco, Keys Art Pavilion. Right next to me, I have Cinnamon Rose Rippey. Now, that's a big moment. This girl is 20 years of young age, is making her MMA debut, making a history right here, Cinnamon. And then now let's introduce you to all the MMA fight fans out there from the Bay Area or nationwide. Who are you? Where are you coming from? Where are you born and raised?
All in the same area. I was born in a little town called Gualala.
Gualala.
Yeah.
How far is from San Francisco?
Like 3 hours.
3 hours. Wow, that's a long drive for you.
Yeah.
And you born and raised there?
Yes.
Wow. So never go to any other part of town, just born and raised in Gualala.
I was born and raised, but I go around and see other stuff.
I see. Now, currently, where do you train at?
I train in Point Arena.
Point Arena. And how far is Point Arena from here? Another 3.5 hours?
Yeah.
That's a nice town. And what's the town look like?
It's small.
Small?
It's small.
Small's good sometimes.
But it's right by the ocean and it's really beautiful.
Nice. So you in the coast, you see a lot of water, beaches.
Yeah.
Is that what you guys do, like on the summertime, go and hang out on the beaches?
When you live around it a lot, you don't actually get to go and do it.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Well, kind of like me living in San Francisco for 26 years, I've never been to Alcatraz.
Yeah.
Everybody coming here, they have to go see Alcatraz. I've never been to Alcatraz. It's like you live here, you don't really see it, you don't appreciate it. Sometimes, don't go see it. Now, what got you into like a training martial arts?
Well, just growing up, I loved watching Bruce Lee and just a bunch of fighting movies and just things that just like that because I was raised with that and I just really loved doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'd go and play with my brothers and stuff.
What age do you start doing martial arts?
I think I was 15.
15.
Yeah.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
So when you first start martial art, do you do like any wrestling, high school wrestling, or any other stuff?
No, I was homeschooled.
Homeschool?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a special. That's got a lot of attention. Though homeschool is good.
Yeah.
Good. So you start 5 years ago, and then you start training kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, wrestling.
Yeah, I started off with just jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu.
And then I went into karate and kickboxing.
Nice. Now, what got you into wants to fight?
My family's always told me that I should be a fighter because I have like a fighting spirit and stuff, and so I was like, all right, yeah, I'll do that. I'll try it out.
Try it out.
But I love doing it. Like it just makes me feel good.
Have you actually been into like a MMA event to watch the fight live? Have you ever been one of those?
Yes, I've been to one.
Okay, and you haven't been to our event before, right? It's a big one. It's gonna be 2,000 plus people watching you fight.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big one. So a lot of people surprisingly go to some smaller shows and 300-400 people. Like you're fighting on my events. It's a big crowd.
Yeah.
It's a big crowd. So you're sure you'll be able to handle the excitement when you walk down. It's gonna be like, especially female fights. Like somehow fans, when they have a beer or something, they watch girl fights, they scream their lungs out. That's the way how it goes. So I'm excited to watching you making your MMA debut. Like obviously, like, well, I'm curious, like what you're gonna do, like under the spotlight, in the crowd, all the excitement, all the noise, how you're gonna perform. And I know amateurs only do 3 2-minute rounds, and then you're fighting a Maria Flores. She fought on our last event, and first round, I believe, she lost the fight. Now, did you watch her fight?
I did.
What'd you think of her?
I think like she has a lot of potential, but like, I did notice that she just seemed kind of out of it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because it was all the loud, like all the noise going on and everything.
Yes. How do you do? What's your thought, your vision? How would you do? How would you deal with her in the cage? Any plan? Strike with her and wrestle. What do you think you're gonna do?
Well, my main is jiu-jitsu, so I try to get her to the ground. But,
I see. And now she can throw. That girl comes out so heat, and she got bombs on her hands, so
yeah.
she's gonna throw. And now you guys fighting at this fight at 115 pounds. What do you walk around weight right now?
I already weigh 115 to 120, so it's not
shoot.
that hard.
You look like 115 on weight. Yeah. So you don't really cut much weight.
No.
Do you do any type of strength conditioning, like lifting weights or any of that?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of it.
A lot of it. So now you are 20 years old and your opponent is 19. It's probably like two youngest fighter in the whole card. And then obviously I'm gonna save up this fight. I'm not gonna be the first fight of the night because I want to get the crowd in and then sink it in. So when I announce the female fight, everyone's gonna be jumping up and down on the bleachers and then kind of excited to cheering for you. So now you're growing up in on the smaller town. You have siblings, brothers, sisters?
Yeah, I have 5 brothers.
5 brothers?
Yeah.
Older?
I'm in the middle.
You're in the middle?
Yeah.
So in the town, nobody's gonna mess with you. You got 5 brothers. You got 5 bodyguards. That ups and down, you know?
Yeah.
So what do you see, you know, I know it's kind of too early to ask you that, hard to say when you go into the first fight. Do you see yourself want to make fighting as a career?
I do, but at the same time, I also want to see what else is out there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to college right now?
No.
No? So you finish high school, then work and do other stuff?
Yeah, I do random jobs for people, just kind of like yard work and stuff.
Yard work?
Yeah.
Yeah. You look like you're wearing a helmet all the time, huh? Yeah, with the special haircut, love it. That's pretty good. Now, do you have any special loved one, training partner, coaches that you want to shout out to for this upcoming debut fight?
I love all my coaches. They've all been awesome, and they're just really caring and awesome.
Yeah, I mean, one of your coaches, I believe, drive 3 hours to bring you up here to the interview today. That's a lot of gas and then time, you know.
Yeah.
Shout out to all your coaches. Now, the team you train out at, and what are your coaches' name?
My coach's names, I don't know his last name, but Alex. I have Prometheus and Eddie.
Prometheus, it's an old friend of mine. Always tripping out on me on his name. It's like Prometheus. I'm like, damn, that's a one really odd name. I know him for years, you know. He's an old school. So now I'm very interested in watching you fight. Curious about what you're gonna do under the spotlight, and you know, it's exciting. It's exciting. So do you have you watching UFC fights sometimes?
Yeah.
You have any special UFC fighter that you like? You know.
Right now, I've seen a few of Rose's, and she's pretty cool.
Yeah, Rose Namaga, I forgot his last name. Yeah, she's good. That the girl with the shaved hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good, you know, and yeah, that's pretty good. Now, I can't tell what style you're gonna be considered, grappler or striker. We'll find out, I guess, March 18. You know, now if your opponent Maria Flores watching this interview, what do you have to say to her?
Hi.
You're gonna, what do you want to do to her?
I want to try to win. I mean, that's all we're going to be trying to do. We're both going to be trying to do that, so.
You trying to submit her and trying to take her down ground and pound, or you trying to slug fest with her?
I'm going to try to take it down.
Trying to take it down. That's good. All right, well, make sure Maria watch this interview, get prepared for the takedowns, and I know she's throwing hands, you know, so are you getting your hand get ready to prepare for that too? If that girl got hands, you come out, she start swinging. I'm like, wow, you know, like it's pretty exciting to watching her fight. I mean, I'm kind of excited to watching both you guys fight. That's pretty awesome. Now, for more information about this upcoming fight card, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. We are updating the fight card layout this upcoming weekend, working on the posters and all that stuff, and making sure guys stay tuned. This event's a live stream pay-per-view nationwide. So if you can make it to the event, order your pay-per-view voucher from DragonHouseMMA.com. And then also please subscribe my YouTube channel. Give me some love and support. We'll keep providing all the events for the international fans. And then we have 4 events this year, 2023. First event kicked off March 18. Next one's going to be May 20, the one after August 19, and November 11 will be the last event of the year. I'm hoping to get Cinnamon to come down fight as much as possible. You know, you're looking at to get one more amateur fight after this one.
Yeah.
Stay busy.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, last word you want to say to you know, anyone out there? Now, do you have any Instagram, Facebook, anything people can follow you?
Yeah, I do.
What's your social media?
It's Lovesick Kilala. It's kind of a hard one to
Say
spell.
it again.
Lovesick Kilala.
LOVE S
ICK.
Lovesick.
And then Kilala.
Kilala.
KEELALA.
All right, making sure you guys give her a follow, give her a thumbs up, and give all the up and comer a little support. I always tell fighters all the time, you know, I've been doing this interview for like almost more than a decade. Sometimes like guys make it to UFC, start off on my show as an amateur, and then a couple years turn pro, and in a couple years make it to UFC or Bellator. I still have those videos interview with some of the champions that currently fighting in UFC. Now it's like interesting looking at the history. I mean, you're 20 years old, you know, a few years down the line, this interview will become a little history, you know. Who knows where you're at, you know. You might become an entrepreneur or a UFC fighter, we'll see, right?
Yeah.
So let's see how this is gonna play out. But anyway, today is February 17th, and I'm Zhong Lo, and right next to me we have Cinnamon Rose Rippey, making her MMA debut, making her first cage walk. So it's gonna be very exciting. Hopefully all your family, friends come give you support, and awesome to have you on this upcoming event. Thank you again.
Thank you.
And I'm Zhong Lo, signing out. We'll see you guys March 18th.